Okay. Is the phone working anymore? Still no. I already looked at it, didn't I? This is... creepy. It's really ominous. I mean, I love hearing the journal parts. That's really well read, and I like it, and the story is really fun, but the scariness of the fact that... Where is the light here? Fuck. Well, I have some lights on, but not others. Regional track and field finals. Girls 100-meter relay. Wow. Nice. Hecho in Mexico! So it's like a Mayan skull. Regional track and field finals. Girls long jump. Caitlin Greenbrier. Wow. This girl's quite the athlete. What is that? I thought that was an Illuminati symbol. That's not a Bible, that's way too small. It's the cut-down Mormon version. Oh, man, that's too... Oh, that was bright for a second. Dear... Sam? Yeah, it must be Sam. It's so good to hear from you again. All this new house business sounds like quite the adventure. Remember the little dorm room we shared freshman year? Sorry, I have to, like, read ahead a few lines and then read again. Because, like, all these squiggly lines really messes up my eyes. When we were miserable, fantasizing about our dream homes, I always said I wanted a mansion. You said that you wanted a house in the woods. Look who got both. Somebody up there likes you. Oh, it's the house in the woods. I could use some of that magic. Send me some lotto numbers. I'll play them, seriously. But I shouldn't be complaining about this good old... split level we've had since Bob got transferred to Winnipeg. I probably sound like such an idiot trying to read this. We just got new vinyl siding. Jealous yet? Let me know if you ever want to trade places. I'm having so much trouble reading this handwriting. So how are the girls doing? Has Katie left on her big European adventure yet? Speaking of jealous, right back soon. I miss you. Numi? Rumi. Carol. Is that my mother's roommate? Because that might not say... that might say Jan. And I think my mother's name is... Jen or Jan or... Yeah, it's Jan. Okay, so that's right. That's my mother's old roommate. Not the other thing. Business card. I'm gonna find out that the fucking family joined the Jonestown cult. Oh, I've already read this. What the... Janice Greenbrier, senior conservationist. So she's not at work, otherwise she'd have that with her. Over the Alps, a novel travelling game. Oh, that's probably what inspired her to go travelling when she was a kid. She obviously played that game and... What is this? Have a doggone good 17th birthday. Happy birthday, Sam. Uncle Harvey. Is Uncle Hardy a fiddler? I don't like his handwriting and the way the card was thrown to the side there. It's usually the weird uncle is the diddler. I know I shouldn't joke about it. I'm not even joking. That's serious. I mean, usually it is. And maybe he visited and went circle crazy and killed everybody. Why am I walking so slow? It's like a struggle. It's like an internal struggle for me. An internal struggle to the next lamp. Like, will I find the next light switch, or will I just die of fear? I'll slip on that and die. Controlled burn scheduled for Boone County. Plumes of smoke will rise above the northeastern region of Boone County over the better part of next week, as part of the Forestry Service runs controlled burn of overgrown sections of the Flintlock National Forest. Okay. Ah, Janice Greenbrier. Look at that. That's my mother. She's all famous in the newspaper. Weekly planner. Monday, couples bowling. Wednesday, cooking class. Take apron. Friday, ballroom dancing. Crossed it. He's too, ballroom dancing is couples related. And involves coordination, and if he's been drinking and he's feeling depressed, look at this. Couples bowling, ballroom dancing, couples bowling cancelled, cooking class on her own, ballroom dancing cancelled again, couples bowling cancelled again, ballroom dancing cancelled again, cook the big meal for Terry and Sam. That's sad. They were either drifting apart, or his depression was stopping him from wanting to dance, or do couples things. Notice a temporary personnel transfer. Bruce Pendleton, head of personnel. To aid the upcoming prescribed burn operation, a ranger with expertise in the procedure is being transferred to the station at Flintlock National Forest, effective the 9th of the 2nd of the 9th. Please see attached personnel file. The overseeing officer at Flintlock Forestry Station, senior conservationist Janice Greenbrier, is charged with the supervision of transferred personnel. The duration of transfer will be based upon performance evaluation as well as recommendation of the overseeing officer. The hell? It's like a leopard print? Kind of looks grody. For Sam, Bratmobile, Timothy? What was that? What was that?
It's weird hanging out with girls. Daniel was around ever since I was little, and other girls? I don't know. But being around Lonnie is like instantly just right. I gave
Put
her
it on the fucking table.
House tour, and took my revenge on Super Nintendo. And it was like, I don't know. I finally found someone I feel normal around. I drove her home and she gave me this tape and said, "You have got to listen to this." I haven't stopped playing it since.
I remember when I first discovered music like that. But mine was electronic music. I'm gonna guess Bratmobile is gonna be like punk. Sam, stop leaving every damn light in the house on. You're as bad as your sister. Well, I'm scared, alright? I'm gonna put the lights on and I'm gonna fucking leave them on. Daniel called again. He wants his Nintendo game back. Oh, he went psycho. He went psycho and killed everybody for his Nintendo game. Oh, sorry, what does that say? Sternly worded letter. To whom it may concern, I, Samantha Greenbrier, am 17 years old and am therefore an independent, fully functional human being. Oh, typical teenager. The fact that you still forbid me from going into the city on my own is frankly absurd. Compare with Katie, who is only 3 years older than me. That makes her 21, so... and yet you allowed her to go all the way across the ocean to another continent on her own. I just want to spend an evening in a normal, totally safe city on my own like a human being. And since you may also remember that I have a car now, you can't really stop me. Warmest regards, your daughter Samantha. Fucking teenagers, come on. It's for your own safety. 17, you're not old enough to be out at night all alone. You're gonna get friggin' sexually abused and killed or worse. Who leaves the telly on? And why is that missing? So the DVD and the VHS player is gone, and the Nintendo is gone, and the TVs were left on. So whenever she ran off, she took those with her. Wherever she went to, she took those with her. So I'm guessing she moved away to a place to live, or she sold them. Which means she got involved with drugs. I'm going to put that in the play in a sec. Adventurous the cat returns. Never blow in the cartridge. Contrary to popular belief, that doesn't fix it. Makes it worse. Chun-Li moves. Fireball. Hold left, right, and punch. Lightning kick. Kick, 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 kick. Helicopter kick. Down, hold, up, plus kick. S stump. I remember the old days we used to write down codes like that. Used to write all the cheat codes for GTA as well. This is 90s dancing, don't judge me. So this is how she became rebellious. Music of the devil. I'm not going to be able to concentrate on reading it if I... Thank you for your lovely music, you beautiful people. It's going to leave the tape player open. It's going to collect dust and it's going to damage the reader. Or the spinner, I should say. You know what I call it. I know what it's fucking called. Hi, Lonnie. I wrote this in first period and left it in your locker on the way to second. It's what all the cool kids are doing. I've decided... Write me back. Also, here's an idea for something to draw. 2 cats on a motorcycle. Hey, this is a good idea. What all the cool kids are actually doing is sending each other pages in their beepers. But we're cooler than them, because guess what? They can't put this on a beeper. Look at that kitty cat, it's so cool. Your drawing of cats was so good that I have added a background to make it even better. Maybe I should just stick to writing though. Haha, I like it. How did you know they were about to be abducted by aliens? I'm looking at Mr. Fish? Mr. P-Fish? I'm just going to say Mr. Fish right now. I feel like he would probably have lots of cats. Also, like, his secret shame is he watches 90210 religiously. I'll ask him about it after class. 90210 was on in the 90s? Wow. He said he doesn't have cats. And also that he's never watched 90210. But I could see it in his eyes. He was like... Students. God damn. I haven't had that much to drink, Jodie Foster. How many fingers am I holding up? You better not have been reading my secret diary again. Here you go, Mitten. Have some pate. Gross. Meow. Oh, that's her. She was, in My Stepmother is an Alien with Dan Aykroyd. I did see the piece of paper under the bed. I'm going to read it in a second. She's got, like, no clothes, which means she took them all. Man, Sam had this in, like, 4th grade. L2P noob. Something fell out of it when I picked it up. What? Oh. Okay. Samantha. S is for special. A is for adorable. M is for merry. A is for affectionate. N is for nice. T is for thoughtful. H is for honest. And A is for admirable. God, that's corny as hell. I'm going to put that back where it was. Got your number. Are you going to dance with anyone who's got a crush on you? Fucking 90s games. Chapter 2, Fraying Threads. Captain Allegra, still in the flowing skirt and sturdy jerkin, descended... Oh, wow, so she continued the... Descended the single shining thread into the lower cavern of the labyrinth. She and the first mate, on their own now, grew closer to their goal, the throne room of the dead immortal king of the island. The first mate slid down the line onto the stone floor. She swept chalky bone dust from the front of her canvas trousers and looked up at Allegra. The silken thread, nigh unbreakable thanks to the enchanted moths that inhabited the island, trailed behind, leading their way back to the entrance. From further into the labyrinth, a moaning began to echo. The moaning grew louder and clearer. It turned into words from some ancient language they could not understand. The king's cursed voice. The hairs on Captain Allegra's arm stood on end. She looked back at the first mate, whose eyes remained locked on the blackness of the passage for a moment too long before noticing the captain's gaze. The first mate nodded silently ahead. Following the king's ghostly song deeper and deeper into the labyrinth, they came upon a rocky gap spilling forth otherworldly blue light. The great basin of the dead king's throne room lay below. Skeletal in rotted robes, the king was hunched over the blue orb topping his royal scepter. Shadows of his bony fingers danced on the walls like ghouls as he sang. Wailing souls flowed in one by one through the cracks in the cave walls, pulled into the glowing orb. Sorry, I added glowing, I didn't mean to do that. Causing it to glow brighter and brighter. Behind the king, a long staircase hewn from... Sorry, I thought I was going to burp there. A long staircase hewn from rock led down into the chamber from a passage at the top. Allegra said, "We have the advantage in numbers. I will draw his attention, and then you." But the first mate was interrupted. "No, I am smaller and quicker, and you know of dealing with mystic energies like these. I will circle to the other side, get the king's attention, and lead him on a merry chase." She held up the silk line, all traced by this invisible thread, of course, Allegra said. It is a good plan, but perhaps we should go together." The first mate shook her head. "You know this is our best chance. Don't be afraid of me. Don't be afraid for me." They grasped hands and exchanged 3 tight squeezes, their palms growing warm. The first mate tied the shining thread to the belt of her trousers and gave a quick salute and a wink and dashed off. Allegra waited, staring vigilantly across the top of the stairs where the first mate was to appear. The king continued his... Wait, no, the singing stopped. The king turned and began walking up the stairs. Allegra wanted to call out, to do anything to stop the first mate from running headfirst into danger. She tried tugging on the line to signal her, no use. The king was nearly at the top of the stairs when the first mate burst through the passageway. She skidded to a stop. Even from across the yawning basin, Allegra could see the first mate's eyes grow wide. She turned and ran, summoning his undead power. The king left the ground, levitating, gliding behind her with distressing speed. From some dank passage much too far away, Allegra heard the first mate scream. She was already running towards the sound. The line in Allegra's hand went taut, then shuddered. It fell slack to the stone floor as Allegra ran. She was gathering line, twisting it around her arm. She eventually came to its end. The unbreakable thread dangled limply, its end shredded and frayed in her hand. She tossed it to the ground and ran. I don't like the ascension of the stairs thing, because that's like the stairs at the front of the house. They had a... Oh, that's the old address. Poor Mitten. There's going to be a journal entry for the cat? Really? That sucks dick. Samantha, Year 11, Teacher Fletcher, Period 5, Subject, Shop 1, Assignment, Metalworking, Engraving, Grade C-. Notes, not a challenging assignment. Metal plaque for family portrait, reasonable subject, but not complex. When I said that Mom and Dad should be replaced with parents' names, I did not mean just add them underneath. Acceptable leveling on edges, show more pride in work. Where's this plaque? Dr. Jitters. Gotta learn to clean your house, girl. Grab Steggy? Stelly? I'm thinking Steggy because it's a Stegosaurus. Yeah, see, Steggy. Oh, isn't that adorable? Woof. Kurt Cobain. Oh, wow. Of course. Oh, creepy faces. Groove. Exclusive AIDS in Africa. Soul Asylum. Live. Eddie Vedder. Weezer. Veruca Salt wants it now. Boop. I always found the name Veruca Salt to be a bit weird, because, like, a Veruca grows on your foot and salt, like... Yeah. Obviously that's the point of the name, I imagine, but... Scrutinize? Is this one of those eye games? I can never do these because I'm colorblind. It doesn't work for me. Journey of Crystal. I used to love those kind of games. What was this? There's the Street Fighter. No, wait, Super Spitfire. That's not Street Fighter. Doesn't even close all the way. Somebody's broken it. Fucking socks all over the floor, girl. You gotta clean this place up. That's not how you... Oh, that must be a copyright thing. Get this chair out of my damn way. Sam, I think the creative writing track would be perfect for you, Miss Blacklock? English creative writing. Street students from each track will be offered a full scholarship for the first year at Reed. Ooh.